Yo, what's up, strikers? Today we're breaking down the 10 phases of a BloodStrike player, from downloading the game for the first time to sweating lobbies, climbing the ranks, and going full legend. Whether you're a newbie or chasing the top spot on the leaderboard, this is the ultimate journey through BloodStrike. So get ready, lock in, and let's see what it really takes to dominate every match. Phase 1. Phase 1 is where your BloodStrike journey really begins. You're scrolling through the App Store or maybe watching some TikToker dropping insane clips, snapping players left and right, and you think, damn, this game actually looks fun. That curiosity hits you hard, so you download it without overthinking. You open the game for the first time, jump straight into your very first Battle Royale match, and for almost every new player, it's always Deserted Valley. You land, pick up whatever weapon you find, and suddenly bots start running at you like they owe you money. You clap them easily, and for a moment you feel like the best player in the lobby. That little spark keeps you hooked. So you queue up again. One match turns into 3, then 5, and you slowly start understanding the movement, the recoil, the timing, and the game's flow. Before you even realize it, you've already reached level 10. And that's when the game finally opens up for you, including the training mode that actually teaches you how this game really works. Phase 2. Phase 2 is where the confidence switch turns on. After leveling up a bit and winning your first few matches, you start thinking, bro, I might actually be insane at this game. Your ego is sky high because every match feels easy, every fight feels free, and nothing can stop you. You jump back into Battle Royale, land wherever you want, and start farming everything that moves. 15 kills, sometimes 20, and you're out here acting like a certified demon, sliding around, hitting every shot, and wiping squads like you've been playing for years. Every death box you open just feeds that I'm built different energy. But reality check? You're still fighting pure bots. These things can't even drop your health to half. They run in straight lines, they miss every bullet, and their only job is to make you feel like a superstar. And honestly, it works. Because right now, you don't care. You're having fun, stacking kills, and believing this game is yours. Pause. And before we jump into the next phase, let's take a quick second to talk about today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Wing Store. If you want to top up gold in BloodStrike, Wing Store is the best and cheapest way to do it. It's the best recharging website that offers the cheapest prices in the market. And the best part? It's available in multiple countries like Brazil, the United States, and many more. So no matter where you are, you can top up easily and securely. And it's not just for BloodStrike. Wing Store supports a wide variety of games. Plus, with every purchase, you earn Wing Points, which you can redeem later for free top-ups. So what are you waiting for? Top up now with Wing Store, the most reliable, affordable, and instant way to recharge. Link is in the description. All right, now that we're done, let's get back to the action and see what happens in the next phase. Phase 3. Phase 3 is where things start to get serious. You've learned the basics, and now you're climbing the ranks. Maybe gold, maybe even platinum. Suddenly, the game isn't just about landing kills, it's about strategy, settings, and getting an edge. You're adding friends in-game, tweaking your sensitivity, experimenting with 4-finger controls, and even watching pro tips and trick videos on YouTube, trying to mimic the pros. Then you jump into Battle Royale again, but this time the lobby feels different. Only one squad out of the bunch is real, but honestly, they're still noobs. You land, loot up, and while they try to push you, your refined movement and aim make it easy. You're still winning, still having fun, and feeling like you're finally starting to understand what BloodStrike is really about. At this stage, the game starts feeling less like luck and more like skill, and you can't help but get hooked. Phase 4. Phase 4 is where the game starts to feel real. You've climbed to diamond rank, and suddenly lobbies aren't full of bots anymore. About 30 to 40% of players are actual humans now. Average players start showing up, and sometimes, yeah, you even lose a match. But most of the time, you're still on top. This is the stage where you start copying meta gun loadouts from YouTube videos, testing out all the pro-approved setups, and thinking, all right, now I'm about to cook the entire lobby. You practice your angles, fine-tune your recoil control, and every time you land a headshot or clutch a fight, it feels like a mini victory. Wins feel satisfying, losses sting a little, but every match keeps you hooked. You're having fun, dominating the bots and noobs, and the game keeps pulling you back for more. Phase 5. Phase 5 is where things start getting really interesting. You've climbed a master rank, and the game feels amazing. By now, you're not just playing, you're enjoying every moment. Maybe you've even made some friends in-game, sharing laughs, strategies, and clutch moments. You're hyped every time you pick up stash top-up skins or score rare loot. And now half the lobby is real players. Matchmaking throws you against some legend rank players too, which is both exciting and nerve-wracking. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but that's part of the thrill. At this stage, it's not just about kills, it's about having fun, exploring the game, and feeling that pure BloodStrike adrenaline every match. You're fully hooked, and every battle leaves you wanting more. Phase 6. Phase 6 is where things really heat up. You've climbed to legend rank, and now you're not just copying others. You've found your own loadouts, customized your sensitivity, and perfected your settings. You know the maps like the back of your hand. Every angle, every loot spot, every rotation. You're crushing some players with ease, hitting clean shots, and making plays that feel satisfying. But sometimes, you get cooked too, and that keeps you humble. You've seen the leaderboard, watched top players, and now a new goal drives you. Next season, you want to be one of them. Every match is about refining your skills, experimenting with strategies, and feeling that sweet mix of dominance and challenge. You're not just playing anymore, you're preparing for greatness. Phase 7. Phase 7 is where things start to get seriously addictive. You've reached mythic rank, sitting somewhere in the top 1,000 on the leaderboard, and you know the game inside out. Every match, every rotation, every fight feels familiar, and your confidence is sky high. You're thinking, I could actually be the best player in the game. The game starts consuming your attention. You can't stop playing. Every lobby, every kill, every clutch fuels that rush. Maybe you didn't care about skins before, but now things change. Some of you even start spending money, unlocking flashy skins, strike pass rewards, and showing off your style in matches. It's the perfect mix of skill, addiction, and progression. Every match feels more intense, more rewarding, and more like you're climbing higher in the world of BloodStrike. Phase 8. Phase 8 is where you officially become a try-hard. You're pushing your skills to the limit, sometimes taking out leaderboard players that show up in your lobbies, and sometimes, their squads cook you, reminding you there's always someone better. You start looking for a good clan on Discord, going through trials, proving yourself, and finally, you join a pro clan. You change your name, add your clan tag, and now every match feels different. You're playing with your clan friends, coordinating strategies, wiping lobbies together, and leveling up your 1v1 skills. Every fight is sharper, every rotation smarter, and every win feels more rewarding. You're not just playing the game anymore, you're dominating it with your squad. Phase 9. Phase 9 is where you've truly arrived. You're now under the top 250 on the Mythic leaderboard, and everyone can see you're a serious player. Some of you are even spending on Evo and Eternal skins, unlocking the rarest gear, showing off your style, and stacking your collection. At this stage, you're both a top-up player and a pro player. You're dominating matches, taking out some of your favorite YouTubers and TikTokers who drop into your lobbies, and every victory just cements your skill. You know every single spot of the maps, the best angles, and your reflexes are sharper than ever. This is the stage where you feel like a master of BloodStrike, confident, skilled, and ready to handle anyone who dares to step into your lobby. Phase 10. Phase 10 is where the addiction hits full throttle. You're a full-on sweat now, dropping 30 to 40 kills like it's nothing, and it feels completely normal. You've climbed so high that some of you are under the top 50 on the leaderboard, and a few lucky legends might even break into the top 10. Solo versus squads? Easy. Every fight feels in your control. Your account is fully stacked with skins, Evo and Eternal gear, and Strike Pass rewards. You know every nook, every angle, every trick on the maps, and your reflexes are at peak performance. At this stage, every moment of the game is pure enjoyment. You're fully immersed, living and breathing BloodStrike. And honestly, a little unemployed, just grinding and having the time of your life. This is the ultimate BloodStrike experience. And that's it, players. That's the wild ride through the 10 phases of a BloodStrike player. From downloading the game for the first time, to sweating lobbies, climbing the ranks, and dominating squads like a legend, you've seen it all. If you enjoyed this journey, smash that like button, subscribe for more epic BloodStrike content, and share this with your squad so they know what it really takes to rise to the top. Stay ready, keep grinding, and I'll catch you in the next one.